I.Eat.Games, yeah.
Hey, Celine's Mark here, and we are fighting Ixion, and he is the second boss fight in Returnal, and it's a lot of fun. I really like this boss fight, but let's go over a couple things first. We're going to do a lot of dodging and jumping and moving in this fight. So just prepare for that. We're going to move left, right, up, down, dodge, dodge, dodge. Now, don't forget to collect a ton of resources and artifacts, get health packs. I think the best weapon for this fight is the Combine, and I'll show you in this video why. Try to build up your adrenaline gauge if you can before the fight. The boss is mostly going to fly around the arena a lot. He's going to be moving left, right, and disappearing. I'll show you what to avoid there. Try to stick to the outer edge of the arena. It will help you dodge his projectiles more easily. And you're going to see me make a lot of mistakes in this fight, and I left them in there so you could see what not to do. Okay, brought up the map. You can see where it is. Let's go ahead and get this boss fight started. Now, the first phase is fairly simple. We're going to just focus on shooting, hitting our reloads, and we're going to continuously move left, right, and keep your back to the outer edge of the arena and just keep moving. Now, when he zips around, he's going to sort of release this slow-moving, expanding projectiles, and they're pretty easy to dodge, especially if you sort of move away from them, but focus on him. By the way, don't forget your alt fire. I tend to forget it a lot. So just a friendly reminder, use your alt fire. Listen to the speaker on the PS5 controller. It'll make a noise, and you know it's ready. It's actually really helpful. Now, if you continuously move and shoot, you get through the first phase fairly quickly. If you look up there at the top, we're almost done with phase 1. And when he drops down, he is invulnerable, so it's sort of a waste for me to be shooting at him right there. But when he moves on to a new phase, he slams into the ground like this. We're going to just easily jump over this expanding ring, and we're going to keep firing at him. Again, we're going to just continue to fire, hit our reloads, use our alt fires when it's available, and we're going to move left or right. Now, when he shoots that blue beam into the sky, get ready to dodge through this blue wave, and then we're going to dodge the projectiles. So firing at him is very important, yes. But the most important thing is dodging, focusing on getting your dodges through the wave and dodging the projectiles. And so if you keep your distance, it is easier to dodge these projectiles. And so then he's going to jump off screen, and when he does that, there's a huge swoop attack that he's going to do. So I suggest you go to the outside of the arena again and sort of circle and pan around, and then you can sort of spot him swooping into the arena. What you want to do is create more distance so you have more time to react to the blue wave, and you can dodge through it. So remember, we're invulnerable when we dodge. So get through that, and he'll do this a couple times, and we're just going to dodge through the wave. The projectiles that follow him, they really don't cause that much of an issue. It's the blue wave that we want to focus and get through. And if you continuously run around the outskirts of the arena, pan around and sort of listen and look for him, he's not too hard to spot. Now, this is sort of just a spread and a shotgun effect. We're going to continuously shoot, hit our reloads, and he's going to start doing the dash again, where he has these slow-moving projectiles. By the way, I know this is a guide, but real quick, can we talk about this beautiful bouquet of death that he creates? It's such a housemark thing, and I love that they put that into the game. Anyway, keep your distance, and it is easier to either dodge through or walk through those projectiles. We're focusing on him. We're moving, never stopping, hitting those reloads. Don't forget to use your alt fire. And we're preparing. So when you see those blue beams coming in, we're going to prepare to dodge that laser. It's not too hard. You can sort of get an idea where it's coming because it'll hit the ground, and you just sort of dodge or move to the left. And he's going to kind of do the same attacks over and over. And phase 2 is a little more difficult. It's phase 3 where things get really hairy, and then the last quarter of the fight is when things get really chaotic, and he does some pretty wild attacks. I'll show you that stuff. Okay, so we're moving on to the final phase. Remember, starting a new phase, he will slam into the ground. And so Now we're doing the same thing, but this time he's added some projectiles. When things get a little close, remember, you're just kind of looking for the open spots. See the gaps? You're just gonna calmly move through this. It's so easy to get like caught up in it, but stay calm. You got this. We're dodging through and moving around the projectiles. Keep your back to the outside of the arena. And when he starts doing this, he raises that sort of whip into the ground. This melee attack, I did not do a good job of doing this, but you can. So it helps if you jump over the first wave as you're getting away, dodge through the second wave, or you could jump. You got to find what works for you with this rhythm, because there's a third one that you could jump over. So find out what works for you, but if you prepare for these waves, they're not too bad, even though I got hit by it. This was not, I wasn't expecting to beat him in this. I thought I was doing pretty poorly. Anyway, when he starts slamming the ground, it's actually, you can kind of catch your breath, and there's usually 3 rings, and you just jump over those. Keep your back to the arena. Again, we're firing, we're hitting our reloads to avoid the overheats, using our alt fires, and then here it comes. Remember, jump, dodge, jump if you can. You might have to do jump, jump, dodge. You got to find what works for you. But now that we're at the last quarter of the fight, he's going to start bolting around, and he's going to start shooting all different types of projectiles. Keep your distance from him. Get ready to jump, get ready to dodge, and continuously fire. His health will go down fairly quickly. Stay calm. That's the most important thing. Stay calm, focus your fire, and you will get this. Okay, and so the very last thing I'll mention, once you take care of him, it's hard to miss, but I want to make sure that I point it out for everybody. When this sort of raises up, there's actually an important item you need to get. But I think this boss fight was really good. I'm curious what you guys think of it. It was a lot of fun. It's really rewarding. It's also very challenging, but I absolutely love it. Okay, and so this is the point where you get the grapple hook, which will help you out and get access to other areas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It does help me out quite a bit. Thanks for checking out my video.